Things to make your water storage prepping go the distance. Water storage prepping is a crucial aspect of emergency preparedness. Water is a vital resource for survival. When trouble hits, such as a natural disaster, access to clean, safe water can become limited even when there's water everywhere. Humans can only go a few days without water. So, water storage prepping should be on your radar of concerns to manage. I read from the CDC that you should replace water that you didn't buy from the store, such as tap water, every 6 months. So, there is an apparent expiration date to water storage. I'd like the provisions to last longer than that if needed. The recommendation is to store at least 1 gallon of water per day per person. So, the things you need for your water storage boil down to these criteria. Use multiple 5-gallon containers for your storage needs. Any containers should be stackable so you can save space. Use water preservative solutions to allow your water to last you for years before you need to change them. You'll want to get what you need before some emergency situation strikes. While your individual situation will determine what breaks the bank for you, these things aren't generally that expensive. There's a lot of value in having a safe, ample supply of water available when emergency strikes. Recently, at least in my neck of the woods, the weather was pretty much hot, sunny, and dry. Thankfully, the rain has returned. Well, it's returned a little. It's still pretty hot and dry. With the return of significant rain can signal the danger of power going out due to severe storms. With all of that said, and depending on your area, it's time to look at having a supply of water to get you through the loss of power via a bad storm. Setting up to store water. This will vary depending on your specific needs. Have at least 4 5-gallon stackable storage jugs with spigots. Find a place in your home, such as a closet, to store the jugs. Take each of the water jugs and add the water preservative and tap water per the preservative instructions. Label the jugs with an expiration date for however long the preservative says it will preserve the water for. Know that untreated municipal tap water is usually good for about 6 months. Place the jugs in your chosen storage place. Know that some jugs come with a tool needed to secure them snugly. Ensure your containers are closed snugly to make sure no air gets in to potentially lower the time the water is preserved. Last, but not least, get started today. You never know for sure when an emergency may show up at your doorstep.